started coming out in the later, say, 4 generations. I mean, that's a Pokemon you want on your team. Oh my goodness. And I know that its ability is completely garbage and rendered it almost unusable in certain scenarios. But it's bad. That's all I can say about that one. At number 9, we have Gliscor. Gliscor was a very well needed evolution for Gligar, which I'm also a huge fan of. I mean, look at it. It's like a bat mixed with a scorpion in all of the right ways. Its typing is cool, its look is cool, and its actual method of evolution was pretty unique and cool with the Razor Fang. I applaud Pokemon for giving Gligar the evolution not only that we wanted, but we needed. Number 8 is Electros. I'm surprised that this Pokemon wasn't made sooner. An electric eel. And I mean, just look at that. What a good design and a real powerhouse to play through the games with. I'm a really huge fan of Electros. I don't really like its pre-evolutions, Dynamo, and whatever the other one is, but Electros is a welcome addition to any team for arguably, in my opinion, the coolest electric type Pokemon that exists. Yay. If you disagree, leave it in the comments. Like I said, yeah, looking at it, it's flawless. I wouldn't change anything about it. What a cool Pokemon. Number 7 is Vespiquen. I'm a big fan of bees in general. I think on this channel I've said if I won the lottery, I would start beekeeping. The hive mind and hive mentality just really is interesting to me, and with the introduction of Combee and the unique way of catching it via honey tree, then evolving it into Vespiquen, you got those unique moves like attack order, defend order, power gem. Vespiquen was a gem. I really enjoy using this Pokemon on my team. It's just, for a queen bee design, I think they just hit the nail right on the head. Number 6 is Steelix. As if Onix wasn't cool enough already. No. Steelix just took it to that next level. I mean, you got this giant land snake made of steel. I remember with its introduction, I think it was with Jasmine, when you faced Jasmine with the newly introduced steel type in the 2nd generation, and she threw that thing out. Man, what a tank. And, you know, high defense, high attack, real hard hitter. And, yeah, I really like Steelix. Number 5, going in the opposite direction a little bit, is Corsola. I think this is a charming little Pokemon, really playing on the coral reef aspect of things. It had a good move set, overall good stats, and was just a welcome addition to a team, in my opinion. Like, look at how cute it is. I really like Corsola. Number 4 is Moltres. Definitely my favorite out of the 3 legendary birds, and I'm talking about before they ruined them, the original legendary birds. All 3 of them are very cool and very appealing, and I really has and